All right, everyone, welcome to our JV soccer game, St. Christopher's versus Benedictine.
Yeah, looking for a good match this afternoon. JV soccer, St. Christopher JV soccer is undefeated so far this season. Hopefully, going to keep up their win streak after this game. Back to you, Ian.
Benedictine has a throw-in. They're looking to get a goal and a breakaway out of this, but St. Christopher's defends it well and has possession. Starts passing it up. Passes to Caleb Vath, and he has a cross into the center.
Header
And
barely missed there by Jake Keeling. St. Chris is able to get the ball back on the offensive side.
they have another cross into Jake. Oh, and it was offsides called on the Saints.
Benedictine is looking to kick off here. A nice kick, but headed by John Collier, I believe.
St. Christopher's has another cross in to Jake, and it is brought back out to the other side for another cross in.
John Collier with the good handles, looking to cross. Crosses in, but it's
Defended well by Benedictine.
T-Mac Tar Heel with the big shot. Eaten up by the Benedictine defense, though.
St. Christopher's has possession right now, and there's a shot just wide of the goal. And that is a throw in for the Saints.
Gains Luis with the ball now. Pass intercepted by Benedictine defense. But he does head it back into the offensive zone. Goalie looking to kick off. Good kick by Benedictine. Gets down to the Saints defensive zone. But Saints defense keeps up the pressure and gets the ball back on their side.
Saints has another crossing chance in here. And this is a shot saved by Benedictine keeper.
Tanner McDermott. Pass to John Collier. He's going to run down the wing. Keeps dribbling. Looking to go to the goal. Feeds down to Trip Owen on the wing, but it's a little long. John Collier with the big cross to Brendan Davis. Dribble in front of the goal, but picked up by the goalie. That was a great save by Benedictine. That was just a great save. Potential goal for St. Chris there. Looks like we have an injury on the field. Hopefully this is nothing serious. Looks like number 10 for Benedictine is going to get subbed off. Oh, no, he's just going to get warmed up. Just hobbles a little. Doesn't look too bad. Big header for Taylor McDermott there.
St. Christopher's loves bringing this ball out wide and going in for crosses, as they're going for another one here.
St. Chris really on the offense so far this game.
Luke Hart with a shot. saved by Benedictine keeper.
Benedictine keeper looks pretty good this game. Having a good showing so far. Saved 2 should-be goals for St. Chris. This should be a good one, folks. Impressive dribbling for number 6 here on Benedictine as he crosses it into number 22 down the wing. He's going to drive down, going against Strip Owen. St. Chris is able to get the ball back out of their zone. Strip Owen pushes the midfield.
Crosses it up to Jake, but it is cleared out for a corner kick for the Saints.
Big opportunity here for the Saints. Let's see if they can capitalize on this one.
Luke Hart has taken this corner as he passes it in center. And the shot is just wide. It's a goal kick for Benedictine.
Sub in here for Benedictine. Throw in for St. Chris, driving down the wing. That's Caleb Vath coming down. Looking for a cross. Nice high cross to Jake Keeling. Misses. Trip Owen on the follow-up. Just wide of the goal. Man, all kinds of good looks for the Saints so far in this first half. Goal kick for Benedictine. Headed by Taylor McDermott. Caleb Vath on the drive. Dishes it. Tolman Ramsey. Big cross. Deflected by number 1 on the Benedictine defense. Brandon Davis with a feed inside, but the goalie picks it off. A lot of offensive action so far for the Saints. If they start to capitalize, this should be a high-scoring game. Tolman Ramsey's dribbling down. Another cross. Keeper. Good catch by the keeper. Luke Hart here. Big cross. Aimed for Tolman Ramsey. Deflected by Benedictine. Little scuffle in front of the goal right here. Hopefully the Saints can capitalize on this good opportunity. Brandon Davis misses the ball. It's kicked back. Good block by Will Wise to keep it back in the Saints offensive zone. Big kick by John Collier, but it's barely misses the cage. And
St. Christopher's have been putting some very good pressure on this game, forcing Benedictine to try and defend well.
couldn't agree more. Big goal kick for Benedictine. Intercepted by Tolman Ramsey. Down the line to Gaines Weiss. Looking to get another cross, and but it's deflected by Benedictine. Back to Taylor McDermott. He's going to feed it down to John Collier. Back to John Collier. Oh, out of bounds. Going to be Benedictine ball here. That was an unfortunate mistake. Saints are going to need to clean up their act here if they're looking to score some this half. A nice kick. Wide open
This is
field.
a
Tolman
chance
Ramsey.
for
Easy.
St. Chris.
Oh, but he whiffs the shot. And that's easily picked up by the Benedictine goalie. I believe that's 4 saves so far for him just in this first 11 minutes.
It's a Benedictine throwing it about the midline of the field.
Gaines Weiss here. Pass to Caleb Vath. Fed back to Gaines Weiss. Looking for one of those notorious St. Christopher's crosses. And he's going to get one. Oh, but it's picked off by Benedictine. Benedictine's been doing a good job defending these crosses so far. St. Chris is really going to find another way to the goal if they want to start scoring. Brendan Davis, quick kick to Caleb Vath, feedback to Brendan Davis. And he's going to kick, but it's picked off again by
This is another
Benedictine.
chance.
Oh, but Jake Keeling inside gets the little kick in.
Yeah, great toe ball just to stab it in past the goalie.
That was a really shifty kick. That's a great way to start off the half. Icebreaker here for St. Chris. Gaines Weiss are going to pick it up here. Kicks out of bounds, though. Oh, no, that's going to be St. Chris throw-in. Looking to get back on the offensive here. Taylor McDermott trying to drive the right side of the field. John Collier making a move down the field, looking to cross or feed. Pass down to Bryce Hirey. Big cross for Bryce, but it's headed by the Benedictine defender. Kicked back out of their zone. Will Wise with the rebound kick to Gaines Weiss, who's looking to drive the other side. I bet he's going to pass it to Tolman, and he's going to look for a cross right here. Watch this. Cross. Nice cross. Header to Bryce. Oh,
that is a
another
great
great
save by the goalie, reaching out and saving it just on the goal line.
I tell you, Ian, this goalie's really something.
He is straight. No, Phillip.
Saints corner kick, headed up by Tolman. Brandon Davis on the recovery shot. Oh, but he gets stuffed by the Benedictine defender. Will Wise going to kick back into the zone. Nice kick by Will Wise. Brandon Davis. Again, big kick by Brandon Davis. Barely misses the goal. That was a nice shot. Start putting these shots on cage. St. Chris is looking to score some more points this game.
Benedictine hoping to get a good play this time and get a good goal out of it.
Benedictine hasn't had any shots on cage or any shots in general this game so far. So if they want to stay in this one, they're going to have to start playing some aggressive offense.
I mean, this is a chance for Benedictine. They get a passing play up, and they're getting past the Saints defense.
Kicked down by Brandon Davis into the offensive zone for Saints, but it's cleared away by Benedictine defender. Throw-in by Tolman on the wing. Looking to cross is Brandon Davis. Cross is headed off by Benedictine. John Carter looking to kick it back into the box. Feeds down the line to Bryce Hirey. He's going to cross it again. That looks like a great cross or shot, but Benedictine goalie easily catches that one. Tolman Ramsey on the line. He's going to play with the ball a little, some good dribble. Feed to Brandon Davis, cross inside. Eaten up by Benedictine, though. Big header by Ganswees to Tolman Ramsey. He's driving to the middle of the field. Pass off to Bryce. Great defensive play by Benedictine right there to get clear that ball. Big kick by the Benedictine goalie. Saints defense is all over it. I don't think Benedictine's gotten a single goal kick through to their offense so far this game. Maybe start kicking it a little shorter. John Collier with the straight cross. Kicked away by Benedictine. Number 6 here looking to drive down. Hopefully get some offense going for Benedictine. Haven't seen much of it yet this half. Cleared out by John Collier to Luke Hart on the midfield. Dribbles around, looking to get into the box. Sees a good opening here for a cross to Will Stevens, but it's not going to connect. But Brandon Davis on the follow-up. Kicked out to the midline. Recovered by Will Wise here on the defense. It's Tolman Ramsey driving down this. Ooh, good move there by Tolman to feed back to Taylor. Taylor's looking to kick in. Pass to Luke Hart. Luke Hart, good move. Big kick by Luke Hart. And he stings the crossbar, but barely bounces out. Bounce. That hit 2 pipes. That was
a great shot. It was almost reflected back into the goal by the goalie.
He's probably kicking himself for that one.
Is the Saints corner kick going to be taken by Luke Hart?
Maybe he can capitalize on this opportunity. Big corner. Misses the header by Tolman Ramsey. I'm sorry. Goalie picks off the chip shot by Brandon Davis, and it's going to get another goal kick. Will Wise looks to be all over that one, but it's Ganswees on the header. Heads it back into St. Chris defensive zone. Number 6 gets the ball from John Collier, getting a little physical here, folks. Big pick by John Collier. Feeds up the line to Bryce Hyrie, looking to create some more offense. Great tackle by Benedictine to get the ball out of bounds and stop the breakaway. It's going to be John Collier on the throw-in here, right to Brandon Davis. Brandon Davis on the feed down the left side. Luke Hart in the middle, looking to get some redemption on his missed shot. Straight cannon, and he scores!
Great top corner shot from Luke Hart. I don't think you can get more top corner than that.
That was an upper 90 beam from around a little bit outside the box. That was just a great shot by Luke Hart. Cannon. Man, he's really showing up so far this game. Saints are up 2-0. Only around 19 minutes into the game. Looking to be another high-scoring win for the Saints if they keep up the good work on offense and defense. Playing great on both sides of the ball. Right, Ian?
Yes, St. Christopher's is doing really well. Benedictine is doing some great defending. They just need to get some passing plays up on the offense and get past the St. Christopher's defense.
Exactly. Speaking of good defensive play, that's a great kick for number 11 on Benedictine. Looking to spark some offense here. Number 6 on the breakaway. Evan DeCosmo with eats that ball. Unable to get that easy goal for Benedictine. Great throw out to Ganswees, who's going to drive the side. Hopefully going to get another corner here. Great opportunities. Saints having all kinds of opportunities here early this half. Big kick. Looking to score a Luke Hart shot. Oh. It's picked off by Benedictine goalie. Another big goal kick. Headed by Ganswees. Will Wise going to pass that to Brandon Davis. Pass to Will Stevens. Feeds back to Taylor. Pretty smooth offense so far for the Saints. Luke Hart, another move to get free on midfield, but he's going to dish it this time instead of shooting, and it's going to be Brandon Davis who takes the shot, but he misses. Goalie fumbles the ball a little bit, but gets the save. High, super high kick on that one, headed by Gaines Weiss. Man, Gaines been all over these balls coming past the midline so far this game. He's been doing a great job defensively. Tolman gonna cross in. Another header by Benedictine defense. They're doing a great job covering these crosses. Luke Hart with the big kick. Oh, another goal by Luke Hart.
Fumbled by the Benedictine goalie. Unfortunate that curve on the ball bounced just out of his hands.
That was unfortunate for John Carreras, the Benedictine goalie. He's been having such a good game. Just a simple mistake and cost him a goal. Looking for a hat trick so far this game for Luke Hart if he keeps up the good work on offense. That's going to be Anthony Vilas on the big kick to get it down in the St. Croix defensive zone. Gaines Weiss looking to drive this side. Tolman is met by two defenders. Back to Evan DeCosmo. John Collier driving the right side of the field. Seen this many times before. John Collier with the big cross. Tolman Ramsey. Big move by Tolman. Open field. Shoots. Or feeds, but it's a little off the cage.
For the pass, and it does not pay off.
Looks like Carreras is gonna kick off. Oh my bad. That's Glumberman. Glumberman on the goal kick here. He's been having some good ones so far. Ship it up. Luke Hart with the header though. Gaines Weiss here, open field, looking to feed or shoot. Triple threat from that position. Tolman, ooh, number 16, stumbles a little. Taylor McDermott in the open field. He's dangerous from there. So is Luke Hart, though. We've seen this move before. Luke Hart with a shot, but Carreras makes a big save. Looks like he's going to goal kick here. Taylor McDermott on the big kickback. Bryce Hyrie recovers the ball. John Collier loves this right side, man. He's really been eating away at the Benedictine defense so far. But that's number 10. Number 10, Sebastian Davila, who's really been doing a great job covering him so far. Luke Hart, another big kick. But he airs the cage on that one. Carreras got lucky on that.
He did.
Glemberman on the kick right now. Nice kick, but number 16 is barely going to miss it. That's Joseph Fox.
St. Christopher's going for another cross in.
That's Glemberman on the play, I believe. Gaines Weiss looking to score here. Chip inside to Will Stevens, who's open. Gonna cross in, dribble in a little, pass out to Luke Hart. Looking to catch and shoot here from Luke Hart, but he fakes at the defenders. He's got two defenders on him. 2 goals so far that kind of forced to play up on Luke Hart, which will open up the Saints offense a lot. John Collier with the big grounder, barely misses the cage. Let's see if we're gonna get the kickoff from Glemberman here. He's been doing a great job on these kickoffs. Benedictine really needs to capitalize on these opportunities he's providing for the team. Let's see it. Glemberman, another big kick. Intercepted by Tolman, though. Anthony Velez is going to push it back into the Saints zone. Tolman Ramsey driving the left side, looking to cross. Big move there by Tolman, driving to the cage. Open shot. Oh, but Velez with a good defensive play. Glemberman's getting in there, too. And that shot by Will Stevens is kicked over the goal. Unfortunate. Saints have missed a lot of shots this game. Please. Need food. Glemberman here. Glemberman on the kick. Luke Hart bodies it. Kick back to Glemberman. Let's see if he can save this. Big kick. That was an impressive kick by Glemberman. Glemberman. Luke Hart dribbling open. He has time. Pass to Will Stevens, but the goalie saves it. Carreras with the big save there. Kane Weiss. Pass to Brandon Davis. He's going to dribble around before dishing the ball to Will Stevens. All open. Big shot by Will Stevens. Feed to Jake Keeling for his second goal. That's 2 for Luke Hart and 2 for Jake Keeling. Will Stevens on the assist. Great offense by Saints so far this game. Benedictine unable to score so far. Looks like it's going to be a long game for Benedictine.
We have just over 13 minutes left in the half. Score is 4-0 for the Saints.
Kickoff by Glemberman. It's going to get down into the Saints zone, but they're going to recover on offense. Jake Keelan, some fancy dribbling before he dishes in to Will Stevens. Gainswees dribbling here. Kick picked up by Brandon Davis. It's going to get defended by number 10, Sebastian Davila. He's been doing a great job defending that left wing so far this game. Really shut down the Saints offense on that part of the field. We just need Glemberman to hold up the other side. It's Ned Reed subbed in for Bryce Hyrie. Ned Reed gets the ball, looking to feed here. Pass to John Collier.
St. Chris is passing at the back of Benedictine's half, trying to get an opportunity to take a cross or a shot.
That's going to be Glemberman's kick out of bounds. Saints throw in. Will Stevens with the ball dribbling around here. Dishes it quick to Brandon Davis. Brandon looking to feed, but no dice.
St. Chris has another cross-in opportunity being kicked by Luke Hart.
Luke Hart, sneaky shot. Pass Carreras.
It was actually a pass from the corner to Luke Hart, and he scores off that.
That's a hat trick for Luke Hart.
Yes,
Great
just
game
sliding
so
it
far.
in between the goalie and the post.
Carreras unable to stop that one.
St. Chris getting a throw in on Benedictine's half. Throwing it back to Luke Hart. Taking another shot from way back. Goes out of bounds, and that is a goal kick for Benedictine. Nine minutes left in this half. Ethan Fox getting that goal kick. Does go out of bounds, and that is a Benedictine throw-in.
Number 21, Samuel Castanero on the throw-in. Nice throw-in here. Scuffled around, but recovered by Taylor McDermott. Luke Hart dribbling around in the midfield. They know how lethal is from there, so they're going to have to guard up on him from there. Number 7, Omar Ablushan, pushing here for the Benedictine offense. He's going to pass it up to number 6. Looking to, but Will Watts with a great defensive play to outrun David Lara Gonzalez. But Lara Gonzalez is pushing back. This is first glimmer of offense here. Can they capitalize? That's a goal. Lara Gonzalez on the shot to put Benedictine on the board. That's a big goal. Starting to show some life late in this first half. Maybe they can come back. Maybe.
The score is now 5-1. Benedictine just getting a goal. St. Chris bringing it out to the wings again, hoping to cross it in for a header.
Will Farrell here.
There's an offsides called on Ned Reed, and that is a Benedictine kick. Ethan Fox kicking it way up there, hoping to get an offensive attack, but it is controlled by St. Chris.
Taylor McDermott kicks into the Saints offensive zone, but number 21, Samuel Canestrano, is going to kick it back their side of the field. John Collier driving down that right lane. Pass to Ned Reed. He might not be able to get it, and that's out of bounds. Gonna be Benedictine ball here. Gainswees playing against. That was Laura Gonzalez there. Jake Keelan, easy entry, looking to score again, third goal, but it's stopped by the goalie. Carreras, that was a great stop by number 0, Carreras. Carreras, big punt. Laura Gonzalez misses the header though, and St. Chris is going to get the ball back. Ned Reed on the right wing here. Dishes inside to John Collier, who's going to kick it inside to Jake Keeling, but it's intercepted by number 14, Andrew Stivers. Collier now back to the right side, looking to feed to Ned Reed. Ned Reed's kicking it back to Brandon Davis. Downfield back to Ned, but it's missed. And that's Glumberman on the defensive effort there with 2 kicks out of the zone for them. Charlie Paul gets the ball inside. It's kicked out of bounds. And it's going to be Gainswees with the throw in for the Saints here.
Going for another cross. It is cleared out and hit back onto the Benedictine's goal line to secure a corner kick for St. Chris. Luke Hart taking this corner kick again, hoping to get it right in the center of the box where a header can be made in. Scuffle for the ball eventually cleared out by number 7, Omar Abulashin. Sorry if I mispronounced the name.
Benedictine throw in here. Charlie Polk with a nice move, driving in. Jake Keeling receives it, and it's scooped ahead, but picked off by Carreras.
.30 seconds left in this half. Benedictine trying to get on this offensive for one more goal, hopefully. Ending seconds of this half, Benedictine getting some great passing plays, but barely caught off sides.
That's going to be the half. Saints leading 5-1.
And we will be right back after this halftime. We are back for the second half of this game. If you're just tuning in, the score is 5-1, St. Christopher's.
St. Chris, early offensive opportunity at the very start of the half. Playing into the Benedictine zone. Will Wise is going to kick this one back to St. Christopher's side. Gaines Weiss dribbling down. Pass inside to Brad Davis. Ugh. Excuse me. Excuse me, viewers. Sorry about that. Trip Bowen on the wing here. Looking to cross. He's going to keep the ball. Put it back to John Collier. Big cross. Intercepted by Benedictine. Luke Hart, open field shot. Decides to give it up to Gaines Weiss. Carrera's big goal kick down the field. Gaines Weiss dribbles this one out. Down the line to Mason Carter. That's Brendan Davis. Luke Hart with the ball now. Back to Mason Carter. That's a nice cross by Mason. In Trip Owen in front. Pokes it past the goalie. And a St. Chris goal. Within 2 minutes of the second half, St. Chris already on the board for this half. Trip Owen with a nice shovel shot to get that goal early on. Back to you, Ian.
It was a great shot, barely making it in past that
Thank
post.
you, Ian. Thank you.
Rolling in.
Great insight.
Thank you.
Benedictine struggling here on offense. Looks like it's going to be St. Chris ball maybe. Little fight on the end line here.
Kicking it up right off kickoff to try and get an easy offensive before Benedictine can defend.
Yes. Looks like Benedictine's having trouble getting out of their own zone. St. Chris is doing a great job trapping the ball on their offensive side of the field. That's what's rewarded them most of the goals this game. Just they haven't been letting the ball on the other side of the field. They've just really been trapping it on the offensive side. It's a great job by Saints so far. Header by Taylor McDermott. It's received by Caleb Vath. Nice kick down.
This is a
That's
chance.
Laura Gonzalez ahead of the crowd, but he doesn't capitalize on the goal. That was a great kick by Carreras to get the ball down in the Saints' defensive zone. That could have been a potential goal. Saints easily going to return this one back into their zone. John Collier dishes to Caleb Vath. Caleb Vath on the line to Trip Owen. Fumbles it a little, knocked down, gets right back up. Trip Owen fighting for the ball right here against Glumberman. Laura Gonzalez pushing offense for the Benedictine so far. He's their lone goal holder so far this game. Trip Owen kind of dishes it to Brandon Davis here. Back to Trip Owen on the side. Pushing the wing, trying to save it, but he stumbles a little. And that's going to be Benedictine throw in here. Unless the Benedictine starts showing up, Saints, this looks to be a win for the Saints.
Offsides called on St. Christopher's. This is a Benedictine kick.
Gainswees recovering the ball here. Chip it back to Mason Carter, who's going to run. Oh. Bit of a fumble here. St. Chris trying to keep the ball on the offense. Mason Carter kicks the ball in, but it's going to be recovered by Benedictine defense. Pushed up the field, met by Will Stevens, who's going to recover the ball back to Luke Hart on the midfield. Luke Hart, time and space, looking to shoot. Nice feed to Tripp Owen. Can he beat the goalie? Tries to sneak it past, but that's number 9, Daniel Mauser, on the great defensive play to keep the ball out of the goal. Open cage here, but the ball's picked up by Carreras. Big goal kick down to Lara Gonzalez, but Gainswees is going to interrupt that one. Lara Gonzalez, 1v2 here, looking to push. Yeah, he has the talent, that's for sure, but he can't capitalize. He's just surrounded by red jerseys down there.
Great push up by Laura Gonzalez, just not having anyone to pass to try and secure a goal.
Yeah, he's really putting the team on his back this game, trying to keep them alive. Brandon Davis, header, back to Mason Carter. Ball's loose on St. Chris zone. Jay Keeling contesting the defense, and they're going to have to clear it out. Luke Hart catches the ball. And St. Chris just kind of playing around, trying to lose some time on the clock here in their offensive zone, looking for good opportunities. Good cross, John Collier, but it's kicked out. That was a great clear by Benedictine. Will Stevens, time and space here. He's going to kick it. Excuse me, that's John Collier. Sorry. Subs here for Benedictine. Glemberman's going to kick in here. Tripp Owen contesting the shots. Take a shot of his own. Barely misses upper right-hand corner. That was a great shot by Tripp.
St.
Feed again to
Christopher's
Tripp Owen. Looking
getting
to have. Oh, sorry.
St. Christopher's getting these passing plays, trying to get a shot.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
See.
Great insight by Ian there.
Gracias.
These passing plays have been really key for the Saints offense so far this game. Almost all of their goals have been assists, except for Luke Hart's shot, of course. They've been really sharing the wealth here and have benefited so far this game. Back to you, Ian.
So St. Chris throwing. They're going up the left side of the field trying to get another cross into center. Seems to be their main strategy of getting shots on net, and it's been working out for the most part.
Yep. Couldn't say it better myself, Ian. Gaines Weiss just playing with the ball here. It's down to John Collier. Really making the defense move here. Really making them put in some work. Charlie Polk on the outside to Trippo, and he's going to take a shot on goal, but that's eaten up by Carreras. Really good stuff from Carreras so far this game. He's been having a lot of saves. Luke Hart looking to shoot. It gets picked away by number 11, Anthony Velez on the defense. Trippo in here, gonna pass it back. Brandon Davis kicks inside to Taylor McDermott, open, dribbles through some traffic, loses the ball. John Collier gets it back. It's Charlie Polk. Back to Taylor, kick inside to Mason Carter, but it's pretty congested in there. Manages to free himself, but weak shot is saved by Carreras. Looking to push ahead, that's Laura Gonzalez again. Looking to catch up and strip the ball from Gaines Weiss, but it's going to be Saints ball.
Had someone there to pass with him this time, and they almost got it past the Saints defender, but it ended up getting kicked out to the right side for a Benedictine throw-in.
Benedictine can't risk having multiple players on the offensive end, so they're likely to get scored on if they're not stacking their defense at this point. Will Wise on the nice clear. Straight Keeling, pass down the line to Tallman. Ball's going to be kicked out of bounds. That's going to be a throw-in for St. Chris, I believe. Throw in there to Brandon Davis. Big shot by Brandon, but it's headed, recovered by Charlie Holdaway. Polk. My apologies, that's Charlie Polk. And Carrera's going to kick it back to the Saints midline. Big header by John Collier.
Trippo taking a shot that's just wide of the goal and is recovered by Carreras and punted out to midfield. Looks like there is an injured player on the field. John Collier looks like he's having trouble.
Laura Gonzalez, open opportunity, but Max Talaki gets the grab. Laura Gonzalez is showing a hint of life here on the Benedictine offense.
Yeah, he's doing a great job trying to get these solo plays past Saints defense. St. Christopher's has a throw in, and as Coach Hudson says, throwing that close to the box can be as dangerous as a corner kick.
Well put, Ian. Big shot on goal by Jake Keeling. Saved by Carreras.
Offside's called on St. Chris. That's a Benedictine free kick. Big cross intercepted by Benedictine defense and is reflected out of bounds for a Saints corner kick.
Nice save there by Bryce Hyrie. Lara Gonzalez driving down offense for Benedictine again. It's going to be out of bounds. Benedictine ball. Glemberman on the throw in here. Glemberman on the throw in here. Nice throw in, headed by Taylor McDermott. Charlie Polk looking to push offense here for the Saints. Gonna chip it in to Brandon Davis with a nice feed down the wing. Tallman gonna get another feed here.
Offside's called on St. Chris again. I gotta watch that. They've been doing these passes and been caught a little bit offsides a couple times.
It's gonna be Saints throw in. Tallman Ramsey gonna throw in here. Ooh. Charlie Long with a great shot. Upper 90 there. That was just a great shot by Charlie Long. Kind of the nail in the coffin here. The Saints take a 6-goal lead.
Starting to get pretty chilly out there. It's 61 degrees right now with clouds all covering the sun, so these players are probably starting to feel the cold a little bit.
Yes. Thank you for the weather update, Ian.
You're very welcome. That's a foul called on Benedictine for a Saints free kick.
Big free kick by Luke Hart. That one goes up in the stratosphere. Tolman Ramsey is going to recover it. Fancy dribble moves as he dishes back out to Gaines Weiss, looking to score here. Tolman Ramsey's big feet. Charlie Long looking to score a second goal. Another great kick by Charlie Long. Oh.
Great save. Tipped just over the bar by the keeper. And that's a St. Christopher's corner kick.
That was Carreras on the big save.
Yes.
Yeah.
St. Christopher being ruthless with this pressure, not allowing Benedictine to have any room to get any plays out.
Yes.
We have some intermittent ASMR appearing on this stream.
I'm an amateur ASM artist myself, so I hope you will enjoy these sounds. It's Bryce Hirey kicking to Taylor. Pretty close to the goal, looking to shoot. Bounced off the head of number 11. That's Anthony Velez on Benedictine.
That's another corner kick for the Saints. It's 2 in a row. Ooh, that shot just hitting the post and bouncing out. And it gets reflected back out of bounds for yet another St. Christopher's corner kick. This time the ball is hit out by the Saints offense, and Benedictine has a chance to push up on offense.
Glamberman on the goal kick. Bryce Hirey dribbling in here. Brandon Davis in the shot. Carreras with the jumping save. That was another great save by Carreras. He's really been making a lot of great saves this game. Lara Gonzalez on the breakaway, showing off his speed a little here. Dishes it inside. That was a lousy chip shot though. Sean Carson let the ball roll out. It's going to be a St. Chris goal kick. 15 minutes, nearing the 15-minute mark here. Breakaway, Charlie Long looking to score second goal, and he just chips it right past the goalkeeper.
It's good
Charlie
placement
Long.
on that ball, hitting it in a place where the goalie wouldn't be able to reach.
Nice. That was almost all the scorers so far tonight, except for Trip Owen, have scored more than one goal. That's Luke Hart with 3, Jake Kenning with 2, Charlie Long with 2, and then Trip Owen, the lone goal scorer, with 1 goal.
Score is now 8-1 with just under 15 minutes left in this game. It's Benedictine's ball on kickoff, and they kick it upfield to St. Christopher's defense.
Brandon Davis, open field opportunity.
Foul called on Benedictine, making a St. Christopher's free kick where Luke Hart passes it off to John Collier, and they bring it out to the left wing again, looking for a cross.
That was a great shot there by Tolman Ramsey. Hit the crossbar, and that's going to be Bryce Hirey on the finish to keep the score 9-1. Huge batch of subs coming in for the Saints. It's going to be Will Stevens, Netta Reed, and Mason Carter subbing in for Tolman, Gaines, and Charlie Polk. It's going to be a... Can't tell where the ball is right now. Oh, they're
It's
starting off.
Benedictine's kickoff right now.
Yes, thank you, Ian. That's going to be Laura Gonzalez, star for Benedictine tonight, scoring their one goal. Going to be kicking
Star
it back.
for offense right now. John Carreras has been doing a magnificent job as goalie, blocking a bunch of shots.
Bryce Hirey dribbling around, pass to Luke Hart, open field, Luke Hart driving down the right side. Nice kick by Luke Hart. Sean Collier here, passes down to Bryce Hirey. He's gonna cross, picked up by Troy Long, looking to score his third goal of the night, Troy Long. Nice save by Carreras again. Luke Hart with the nifty chip, back to himself, pass to Bryce Hirey. Bryce Hirey's shot deflected by, I believe that is Velez on the deflection.
Again, Laura Gonzalez on the breakaway, trying to do it by himself because his
He might get it.
teammates-
He's really, oh,
Man, Gonzalez had a great run there. Almost getting it in past 3 St. Christopher's defenders. Ended up in a Benedictine corner kick, the first of the match, hoping that they can get a good cross and a head into goal.
this is going to be a Benedictine corner kick.
Great cross in.
Oh!
Controlled and hit just off the post by Laura Gonzalez. Benedictine has another chance at this corner kick. This time it's cleared out by Luke Hart. And stopped by Laura Gonzalez on the St. Christopher's offense.
Trip Owen's going to sub in for Luke Hart, and Will Farrell is going to sub in for Bryce Hirey. Weather's getting cooler here tonight. It's dropped from 61 degrees Fahrenheit to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty cold outside. Hope Saints stay warm. Laura Gonzalez with a nice meg on Taylor McDermott, showing off some of his offensive talent there.
Lauren Gonzalez in a one-on-one situation here, trying to get a shot off.
Passes to his teammate, but his teammate is unable to do anything with it. And Laura Gonzalez is just upset with his teammate's performance so far. They're just not doing it, man. Ooh, big hit by number 11.
That
Anthony
might be
Velas. That might
a
be the wrong
yellow
sport.
card on that trip right
Trip
there.
Owen gets knocked down.
It is not, just ends up being a St. Christopher's
Taking out
free
some
kick.
of the anger here on the Saints.
Laura Gonzalez getting wide for the pass, and he does receive it, but he goes just barely past him out of bounds.
Number 11 here. Kicks downfield. Laura Gonzalez on the header. Mason Carter.
Call made on St. Christopher's. I'm not sure what that call was. I believe it was a handball. So Benedictine has a free kick just past St. Christopher's half.
Max Hiladke picks up the goal kick for Benedictine. St. Chris goalies have not seen a lot of action so far this game. Laura Gonzalez pushing ahead of the crowd. She's blocked out by Will Wise.
Bounces to Benedictine, and they get 2 shots saved on the goal line.
That's 3
St.
shots
Chris.
saved by St. Chris. What an amazing defensive effort by Max Hiladke and John Collier to save those shots. That's just great stuff from St. Chris.
The defense rushing back and standing on the goal line to make an impenetrable wall where that ball could not get past.
Yes. Thank you for that analogy, Ian. Sums it up completely. Mason Carter kicking back in the Saints zone.
Just clearing it upfield, trying to get possession on the ball in Benedictine's half. After that great push by Benedictine and almost scoring.
3 times they were scored. We're nearing the 5-minute mark here in this game.
These last couple minutes, Benedictine has had some really good pushes up on offense and almost scored multiple times.
Mason Carter fumbling with the ball here. Nethery kicks down the side, but it's cleared by Benedictine. Going to be a St. Chris throw-in. 3 minutes, nearing the 3-minute mark. Game's winding down to an end.
St. Christopher's throwing again at the same spot, trying to keep more pressure on Benedictine after their good offensive plays these last couple minutes.
Tribowen knocked down by Veliz there. Veliz, my bad.
Another St. Chris throw in. They're inching closer to Benedictine's goal with these throw-ins.
Nice kick there, headed by Charlie Long. It's going to be St. Chris, Benedictine goal kick. It's going to be number 4, Ethan Fox on the goal kick. Two minutes left. Pass by John Collier to Will Farrell. He's all alone on the wing. Probably going to cross it in here. That's a good cross by Will Farrell. It's met by white jerseys though. 2 minutes left in the game. Looks like we're going to start the stoppage time.
St. Christopher's opting for the short passes instead of the cross in.
Trying to wear down the clock here in this game. Laura Gonzalez, one last run. It's a 1v4. Will Wise makes the save though. Laura Gonzalez appears to be hurt.
Had a great breakaway, but he had no one to pass to. Unfortunately, it was
It was
a
his leg that broke away.
1v4 against him and multiple St. Christopher's defenders.
He's subbed out, hobbling to the bench.
Unfortunately, he gets hurt. He's been their main offensive player this game, having multiple breakaways and chances to score.
And one goal.
Yes.
And that's the game, folks. The Saints win 9-1 here at home against Benedictine and keep their undefeated season alive. We'll see you next time for a JV soccer game. Thank you.